organization for almost 50 years. This is a Christian Pentecostal movement, and I found it very satisfying to be here. As you can see from some of the pictures here, we do all sorts of work here. You don't only do one job, you learn to do all sorts of jobs. And you help out here and you help out there. Here I am busy with helping them to slaughter. The day we slaughtered a lot of cattle because we have our own supply where we get our meat. And we have a lot of people to feed here. And on Sundays we supply meals to the congregation. So we need enough food there. But something unique about this organization is that we wear certain clothes like this. You can see I've got a blue dress on. And it's not a uniform because not everybody wears exactly the same pattern. It's a mode of dress because we feel when we come into the presence of the Lord, we ought to be properly dressed, and we like to keep our arms covered, and we don't wear trousers in the church. We have a hat on our heads, and we are rather conservative. But we like to remind ourselves that the colour blue is about heaven, and on Sundays we wear a white dress, and that is the clouds that are in the sky, and it brings us nearer to the Lord. We also have many other sort of things that we have to do. You can see them working here, and this is cleaning up, and there they're busy cutting off the meat, and they're preparing all sorts of things there. But this is not the only thing that we do here. We have a big outreach. We have a mission in Zimbabwe, and we go there every 2 months. And we spend about 2 weeks to 10 days holding services all over the different stations. And they also wear the blue dress. In February, when we went up there, we arrived at a place and there were about 150 women standing there, all perfectly dressed in blue. And a white person had never ever been to that place before. It was rather a moving experience for me. I felt the tears coming to my eyes, and I thought how wonderful it was to see people of another race and another nation who were also serving the Lord like we were serving the Lord.
Wat ek nogal ongelooflik vind van daardie skilderye is die wasigheid waarmee jy dit hanteer het. Dit beeld jou gemoedstoestand op daai stadium uit, want mense is baie moeg, en jy daar gewerk is vroeg in die oggend tot laat in die aande.
Ja, die landskap is spesifiek daar om by te dra. Dit gee drama aan die hele tema natuurlik, wat is net 'n kwessie van tyd, en dit dra spesifiek by tot hierdie figure in die interieur. Die vervlietendheid van tyd, die mistigheid en die stof en die stoom en alles is goed wat basies, dit is simbolies, is dit 'n verbintenis tussen ons of die tydelike, die aarde en die hemel wat natuurlik oral voorkom in die wolke. En dit is daai verbintenis, die verbintenis tussen ons en die hiernamaals, wil ek eintlik sê.
Maar hierdie een was die eerste een wat ek by AFSA uitgestal het 2 jaar terug. En basies die hele uitstalling is gebaseer op hierdie werk, The Sacrifice My Mother's Dresses en Endangered Species van die Kurswees. En die hele tema daarachter is die vleiswerk dit by mee begin. En natuurlik die offer waaroor ons gepraat het is die bloudrok se offer om te dra, maar ook biologies word 'n dier se lewe opgeoffer sodat mense kan leef, die sirkel van die lewe. En dan natuurlik ook op 'n religieuse manier word dit ook 'n metafoor vir die kruisiging, wat basies Christus het sy lewe opgeoffer sodat ons ewig kan lewe. So dit is ook die hele idee van om aan die hakke te hou. Dit is te herinner aan die kruisigingsproses of weer eens die proses wat daar uitgebeeld word.
My name is Caroline and I was born in the UK. When we moved in England, we moved towards Wales, about 20 kilometres outside where the Welsh faith home is. We once again no contact with them. And only when I came to South Africa in 1975 when I met my husband did I really come into contact for the first time with the ladies in the blue dress or the latter-rain missions, fatherly and sending. There's a verse in the Bible, Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10. It says, that which your hand finds to do it with all your might. Because once you're in the grave, there's no time for planning and doing. And I think perhaps that best represents my motto or my approach to life in the faith home. These are our fridges that we keep the food that is left over in order to take to the children the next day. All these will be packed in their own containers as also this. Inside here, walk-in deep freezers, and behind you here also a walk-in deep. I never thought at 50 years old I would learn to make jam, but that's exactly what happened when I came into the faith home. Up top here you will see many kilograms of jam. We have our own orchards, and that apple quist that's there is actually apricot jam, and they were harvested in November last year, and they were prepared in huge floor-mounted vats in the big kitchen. So we try as much as possible to be self-sufficient, and part of that is to make our own apricot jam.
People living in Namibia, for instance, instead of giving the physical money as ties to them, they give in meat. And that helps again because we give, on Sundays, we give, after the 10 o'clock service, we give a meal to the congregation.
Okay.
And so that's also the reason why people work here and live here, they serve the congregation and each other as well. And there's once a year in winter time, all the men go to Namibia and hunt meat there literally, and also sheep and cattle also they're all brought here. I mean, slaughtered them of course there and then brought here, and then they work. Men and women work for about a week. They work meat. And that's going to happen in about a month or two's time again. So that's a yearly ritual action.
Maar ja, ons is hier so besig om pudding te skep. Soos wat ons nou vir die gemeente elke Sondag na die erediens, dan gee ons nou vir die gemeente 'n bordjie kos en 'n puddingkie. En hier is ons nou besig om vir die nagmaal pudding te skep. Dan skep ons so 600 bakkies pudding. Ek is in die geloofshuis van 1974 af en ek was so 16 jaar oud. Net daarna 17 geword en ons is nou 'n bietjie, ek en my man is nou 'n bietjie meer as 10 jaar op Jatniël en dis vir ons 'n groot voorreg om vir die Here te werk in die geloofshuis. En eenmal 'n jaar ons konferensie in Jatniël en dan smeer ons so plus minus 3500, dit hang af hoeveel hulle die dag bak, partykeer 3000 broodjies. Sweer ons vir die gemeente vir die aande na die diens, dan kry hulle nou sop en van die heerlike broodjies wat in ons eie bakkery gebak word. En hierdie man is 'n gemeentelid van 'n ander geloofshuis wat elke jaar kom help by vir ons. Sy naam is Johan en hier is hy besig om die botter vir ons reg te maak en maak ons dit so 'n bietjie sag en dan smeer ons daai duisende broodjies en elke dag voorsien die Here ander vulsels vir ons. Elke dag kry hy iets anders op die broodjies wat so voorreg is en wat so heerlik is. En hier aan die agtergrond sit die klompie wat nou besig is om die broodjies te smeer en toevallig het hulle my man hier van agter af het Jaco om daar geskilder. Hy is 'n onontbeerlike 'n deel van die broodjiespan wat ons kan nie sonder hom klaarkom nie. As hy 10 gesmeer het, het 'n ander ou dalk 2 gesmeer, so vinnig is hy. Verlede jaar met die konferensie het Klouwer vir ons 'n skenking gemaak van battere wat ons op die broodjies gesit het, wat baie heerlik was, terwyl in die R40.000 se voorraad wat ons gekry het. En elke smeersel daarop is 'n groot getuienis van geloof wat die Here voorsien het vir ons om op die broodjies te sit. So, en dit is maar al wat ek wil sê. Baie dankie.